the Three-Legged Podcast.
All right, y'all ready?
Yep.
Look at that beautiful face.
Sleepy.
Look at that beautiful y'all. Looking like a lion and shit.
Man, I took a nap too.
I can tell.
I'm still tired.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Triple chimbos, mariquísimas.
Silver Chimbos.
Yeah, long time no see, no record. People thought we fell off, huh?
World Cup had me tripping, man. I was like this in front of the TV, couldn't even move. I'm happy it's over. I'm happy it's almost over.
It's almost over, yeah.
Almost over, yeah.
When's the championship game on Sunday?
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. The weekday games are over.
Yeah, weekday at 6 in the morning's over. 7 in the morning's over.
Yeah, I'm done with that. I'm done pretending I'm sick at work. I don't feel good. I gotta go to the restroom for 2 hours.
I had to go visit clients, quote unquote. But
so where the fuck y'all been? And we fell off the track after the last podcast. We just
I think the last
scattered.
podcast that was before Cabo.
Yeah, you took off to Cabo. You got deported.
Got deported, made my way back as norm, and then flew back to San Diego for the 4th, and then came back here.
How'd it go in Cabo?
Cabo was fun. A lot of drinking, a lot of weight gain. Was in a hurricane.
Were you?
Yeah, you didn't know? There was a hurricane that came through. Luckily, it wasn't too bad. I was able to fly out, but originally I wasn't going to be able to fly out.
Oh, I remember you posted some pictures of some dark-ass clouds at the beach.
Yeah.
So
I didn't realize it
was going to happen the day you were going to take off?
Like, it was going to hit land, like, the day before.
Oh, shit. So it didn't fuck up your vacation at all?
Well, the last 3 days, it was pretty bad. Like, we didn't go out because it was raining the whole day. Like, heavy rain, not even sprinkle. So, like, and everything was closed there because, it's Mexico and they can't really support rain.
Right.
So, everything was closed. We just really, stayed in the room. I got drunk. What else are you going to do when a hurricane comes through?
I bet you did. I bet you got drunk.
Yep. Gained a lot of weight with that. And then flew back here and then went to the boxing match.
Yeah, you were looking a little. I
still am. No, I'm looking worse than I was before.
You look like you were holding some water weight.
Oh, I'm holding a lot right now.
Man, it's been that long since we haven't recorded since the boxing match.
You don't feel
that was
like it.
June.
17th?
I left June 8th.
Yeah, because that was for the 17th. Was for the Father's Day weekend. You went to go see the fights.
Yeah, my birthday.
I remember I dropped y'all off.
The day before, yeah.
Been a whole month.
Man, we've been doing a lot. We took a whole month off, little vacation there, improv vacation.
Little summer vacay. Now we're back on.
Yeah, that's right. I completely forgot, man. We did a lot. We went to the baseball game.
Mhm.
And then you and I were rolling around like idiots, drunk. Well, I was drunk.
Oh yeah, right before I left.
Almost dropped the TV on top of us.
Mhm. You broke my mirror.
Did I break your mirror?
It's not broken, but it's off from the back.
I wonder I've been having bad luck.
Now I look a lot fat. You messed up my whole angles.
The angles makes you look fat now.
Skinny again. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I look skinny.
Yeah, stop drinking, bitch.
Yeah. Oh,
stop eating Waffle House at 5:00 in the morning.
Oh man, good times.
So I'm
glad I'm not doing that no more.
So I saw you brought. Well, we met your buddies. You brought your buddies in from San Diego to hang out with you. How'd that go? Were they pretty bored?
Oh, they loved it out here. They liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've me and Michael, the tall black-looking one. We already decided that we want to move to San Antonio area after college.
What happened to San Diego?
Well, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do San Antonio first. Try to find jobs out there, then save up money, and then come back to San Diego.
Man, I heard San Antonio's popping. Right now, everybody keeps on talking about moving to San Antonio.
For real? Because I know Pete wants to get property too, so we might do that down there, and then make our way to San Diego in 2 years after that, 3 years after that.
Roy's talking about who? Not people that we know, but just in general. When you're listening to people talk about what's the next. I mean, San Antonio's established, but what's going to be the next market? It's going to be all the surrounding areas, or not technically San Antonio,
big cities,
but the surrounding areas. Kind of like we had it here, like Frisco, Plano, Little Elm, the Colony, um, you know, all, 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 all widely, all the little surrounding areas are going to start growing and expanding, and it's the time to go buy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Monopoly. You need to buy
Time to
now.
build and buy, or buy and build.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So that's our plan. We've been planning that, but I know they liked it out here.
Man, it's everybody likes it out here when all you do is come and have fun. Go to
That's true.
XTC. All you do
We
is go
went
to
2 nights in a
XTC.
row. Two
See ya.
nights in a row.
You went to
I mean,
XCC?
yeah, we went there the night before the fight, and then the fight, or the night of the fight.
Call it.
But I
How do
was
you call
trying
it?
to
How do you call it, Andy?
XTC, yeah, not XTC.
How much was it? How much was it to get in the hoe?
To get in was 25.
But
But you
that's
could,
what we should have went.
yeah, it's not too bad. I mean,
When?
I mean, the next trip, the one that you owe, that's what we're going.
Oh, oh, you're gonna bring up that conversation.
That's where we're
There.
going. Let's just say that
Andy,
you owe.
Andy wasn't here for that
Okay,
conversation.
you owe a trip to XTC. That's where we're going. So when I go back, that's where we're going.
oh snap, we going back?
You're going
'Cause I didn't get
back.
no dances. Nah.
Hey, you just to go watch.
Yeah, we just there chilling. We was just. But it's funny. Did I tell you? I told y'all the first night because I went the first night before the
No,
fight.
you just said when we saw you, all you did was say I went to XTC. That's all you said. You didn't go into details. I didn't think you wanted to go into details because everybody was in the room.
Nah, but I mean, like, they love me there, man. I walked in and she looked like she was like one of the dancers was walking. She legit stopped, looked at me from head to toe, and then like kept walking. And she found me upstairs. She asked me like 4 times to dance.
No, you just
I was
look
like,
like a
nah.
sucker. You just look like a
Nah,
sucker. Mm-hmm.
I was like, nah, Shawty, I just got here. What are you doing? Like, you saw me just walk through the door. I'm like, nah. And then a lot of them came up to me speaking Spanish. I'm like, the only word I know is bailar. I'm like, no quiero, no quiero. I was like, nah, it's good.
Well,
I was like, I don't speak Spanish. Like, you
how was the scenery? How was the scenery up in that?
A lot of variety, diversity.
Was it
Not
better
that
than
bad.
was it better than our accidental drop
yeah.
into the?
I wouldn't even count that first time. Jesus. No, I mean the chicks, the dancers there, man, they were strong. There's like a 2-story fire pool thing. She was carrying herself all the way up there. They were riding one like a surfboard, like standing on one another. It was pretty fun to watch.
It was like Circus Soleil.
Yeah, basically it was strippers.
Okay, now we gotta take Rody there.
Yo, for my birthday.
Man, your birthday's in another year, bitch.
Hey, no, fuck that. My birthday again.
Your birthday's this
I have
weekend.
2 names. I have 2 names, so it's another birthday.
you're you got one birthday for when you became a legal in the country,
and then I have a Colombian birthday.
And then your real one.
Right. So
that motherfucker look like a Cuban or a Puerto Rican baseball player. Fucking 32 playing little league.
I'm 12.
Nah. Speaking of other name and all that, while you were gone, well, I guess when you came back, I went to Colombia.
Oh, there goes that noise again.
What noise?
Hold on.
It's not me.
Move back, really? It's your headphones.
Oh, there it is. It's your right headphone.
This is the headphones you got me, motherfucker. See that? They just don't want me to succeed, man. What the fuck?
Something was short. All right, so what happened?
Yeah, so I went to Colombia. I had to test out my residency, see if it worked. I kind of chanced it. I was like, I might not be able to come back.
You got deported too, huh?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but I made it back, man.
Y'all motherfuckers bunch of world travelers.
Yeah, man.
Man, you travel somewhere all the time, every week.
I don't get to travel to cool places like Cabo and San Diego and Colombia. The motherfucker. You know what's funny is, a lot of my family went to Colombia for the World Cup, basically.
Yeah. 2
little nephews, my cousin, my aunt, and then you, motherfucker. All y'all motherfuckers in different parts of Colombia at the same time during the World Cup.
It wasn't planned, but I mean, we lost the fucking game they went down there for, so. Or at least the one outright for, because.
You're fucking bad luck.
Marisabel was already there when the other game, right?
Yeah, they won.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool, man. It was cool watching them on WhatsApp where they were at. It was cool watching the men. It was you don't get that shit here. You don't get that vibe. Like everybody watching the game, everybody unites. Everybody's rooting for the same team. Everybody's rooting for the country. Everybody unites. Everybody parties together. Nobody cares who you are, statuses and religion and all that shit goes out the window when the national team is. Isn't that weird? Like watching that, like this year this World Cup that United States wasn't in the World Cup, U.S. wasn't in the World Cup. All we had to do was just sit here and watch other countries celebrate. I was like, it never gets that fucking crazy.
And then I don't even think it really would get that crazy here.
Or maybe that's the reason why the U.S. is not going as hard, because they don't get that love. I mean, to the fact that people stop work just to go support the team. They don't do that here.
America would never do that.
We don't even fucking stop working for holidays. I mean, we don't even fucking stop working for Jesus' birthday. What makes you think we're going to stop working for when U.S. plays?
It's because it's the nation, man.
And they play soccer. It's not even the biggest sport in America.
I mean, up north, probably in Philly, they probably do something like that, or Ohio. They probably have some big watch parties, but not down here in the South. Nobody cares about soccer in the South. Just the little kids. Just the soccer moms care about soccer.
Yeah, just the moms.
So what else you do in Colombia, man? Did you get drunk? Did you get drunk in Colombia like Andy? How much weight did you gain?
Nigga, I gained like 20 pounds, man. I mean, I was gonna be like in a diet, but I said, man, I'm gonna go eat. So why the fuck am I gonna start a diet before I leave? I'm like, that makes no fucking sense. So I ate my ass out over there, real fucking food, and I tested it the day I got back, because when I got there, I had a whole burger with fries. I mean, the fry portion wasn't as big, but it was a big ass fucking burger, and I had my grandfather's like half steak that he didn't eat. I ate that shit too, and I didn't feel full. Like I didn't feel like I was gonna like pass out and shit. So I was like, well, maybe because I didn't eat all day. The day I came back over here to the U.S., I didn't eat all day, and I went to go eat, and I had just one meal, one burger with fries, and I was full, ready to pass out. Like the itis was kicking in. I'm like, all right, so the food here is fucked up. I mean, they got preservatives over there, but not as much. So I can and you eat maybe like once or twice a day, but you don't feel as hungry. Here it's like you get full, you eat that trash ass food, and then later on it's like, oh, I want some more. They sprinkle a little crack in it over here. So I can see why over here everybody's so obese, including myself. So
did you drink a lot of soda when you were down there?
Nah, you know what? I had one soda. I was really going over there for the natural juice, because we don't get that here. Here, that shit's like a luxury. Over there, that's what everybody drinks. Soda over there is a luxury, but it doesn't even have as much sugar over there. Like a Coke tastes a lot different. I think a Fanta.
Scoot back, fucker. Scoot back.
Fanta? Hold it. Hold that thought.
Fanta.
He's gonna go take a shit.
Sound better?
I don't know. I don't think it's that. I think it's a short somewhere.
No, it's like whenever you whenever you
move
forward or
when you move forward and you get too close, it
fucks up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so if you drink Fanta over here, you know that shit's like sugary as fuck. Pineapple, grape, all that shit. I had one over there. It wasn't as bad. And my little cousin, she enjoys fucking soda all day, and she's like, I need to get used to this shit, because it's not a sweet. It's not. It doesn't get me hyper. It doesn't do what it does over there back home in America. So I was like, all right, so it really is that corn syrup over here, I guess, is OD. But either way, I didn't have as much. I just have good food that I'm not gonna have here, or I'm gonna pay, $5 for a fucking empanada. That's ridiculous. I was eating them shits over there for like, I would say what, 50 cents a piece?
Oh Lord.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, if I exchange the dollars, if I'm paying pesos, then I'm paying equivalent. But I mean, again, I'm going with American money. What else, man? Eye candy everywhere. I really can't say. I mean, I even told Howell, I'm like, hey, man, even grandma was look good out there. So you can't help but to look. You're like, damn. Now some of them are fake, but I mean, who cares?
That's perfect.
You just looking.
It's the best.
And also, I did realize that I did go to a developing nation at some point. When I went through that, I we were hanging out after the club in the street. It was like almost like a block party, and the cops were there. They were like everybody was in the block chilling. It was a shitload of people, and the cops were there with the paddy wagon, just waiting, just kind of patrolling the shit. And next thing you know, I look over, and this guy decked the shit out of this girl, like he just right in the face. And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? But like everybody's like, oh, and she's holding to this dude's arm, and then he goes second time, and she's still holding on. She's like, no, no, wait, wait, wait. Third time, and the cops are behind them this whole time. They ain't doing shit until everybody kind of like broke them apart, and then you can hear the female saying, "Oh, that stupid bitch! You just need to let him go. I don't know what she don't let him go. He's trying to get the fuck." Because I guess she was staring at some dude, and that's how the whole beef started. Like she was flirting, so he's like, "The fuck, bitch! I'm here with you," and he just started throwing hands. And the cops still didn't take him. They just broke everything up, and they're like, "All right, everybody go home." And she left with homeboy, and I'm like, "Is this an everyday thing here?" And they're like, "Yeah, this everyday life." I'm like, "Damn, it's really fucked up."
Dang.
And she hit him
Hey,
like UFC, like he just like you see blood and like anybody gonna jump in? It's like nah,
that's
I
their
look for them
business.
too. Yeah, I was like,
Yes,
wow,
that's them. Yeah.
that was wild. I was like, all right, it's time to go
Well,
home.
she probably was an independent woman, like in the States, man. He's
Hey
probably
man,
paying rent. He's probably paying everything. She's like, oh hell no, that's my meal ticket. I can't let that go. Sorry, I wasn't looking at him. Sorry, I'll take another one. Thank you.
I think Beyonce ain't should have. Like you listening to who? Oh no, we don't play that
There's
around here.
there's no Me Too down there.
Ah,
No.
so I was like,
No Me
wow.
Too
Mm-mm.
down there. That's fucked up.
Wow. But besides that though, it was a good trip. Um, I will go back, and everybody always talking about, oh man, it's fucking hot down there. It's not hot. Ain't
No,
shit. It
it's
feels
shit.
like
Not
going
when you
to
live in
LA.
Houston. Not when you're used to Houston weather, man.
Bullshit. Even Dallas, it ain't shit. Like you can live off with a fan in the room. That's all you need. So I was expecting the worst. Maybe that's why, because my expectations were too high. But no, it was fun. I
So
mean,
how
I'll
many
go
years had
back.
it been? How many years
20.
since
It's
20?
20
Nah, it
years.
was more than that.
Nah, 20.
Oh no, because you're younger than me.
20 to the
Yeah,
dot. Because I
20
left
to
when
the
I
top.
turned 12, and I went back when I turned 32. So that's 20. Same
So
time.
how weird was it when you landed?
It got a little bit. It was like a little bit nostalgic, I guess. Like it's like, oh shit, I'm home. But once I got off the plane, I was like, all right, let's go. Things didn't change much. Like I knew my way around. Now you see houses have been rebuilt or added to because everybody now is kind of like not everybody's owning a house now because taxes are out the ass. So it's like if you own a home, you either have to come up with the money, which is going to be a lot, or you make your house like a 3-story house and split it in threes and then rent each story so you can make your money back, or you sell your house and go rent. That's pretty much how it just turns out over there. So my neighborhood where I grew up, not my neighborhood, but the neighborhood I grew up with, a lot of the houses with the block that I used to play, they almost all look brand new just because of the same fact. They're all changing them. So, but no, besides that, streets the same. Only thing they do say is just don't take out your fucking cell phone. Because they'll jack your cell phone and they still stab you. Even if you give it to them, you still get stabbed no matter what. So they're like, hey, leave your cell phone at home or don't take the bitch out. So it's like, damn, it's fucked up. So
But did you see a lot of crime? Did it feel dangerous when you were walking
it did
around,
not
or
feel dangerous. I
not
think
even
it's
in?
more it's most the fear that they put into you before you go,
Mhm.
saying, hey, don't do this. Like I think it was more crime when I used to live there. Because when I used to live there, it's like you cannot walk outside with your Nike shoes because you're gonna get robbed by the druggies or the kids from like the ghettos, or your bicycle. You get jacked by your bicycle because there's two guys coming in a bike. They took your bike, and now it's like you see everybody, and everybody has iPhones. Everybody has nice shit. Everybody has Nikes. I mean, some of them might be knockoffs, but they still have them. Like you can barely tell if they're knockoffs or not. So everybody has something. It's just when you go downtown, that's when you really see like, okay, here are the street kids. If you're in your neighborhood and you see some weird looking motherfuckers like always walking together or riding on a bike or motorcycle together, then you know something's up. But it did not feel threatening at all. Like I walked by myself in the neighborhood and my mom was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "What do you mean? You're gonna get robbed?" And I was like, "No, I'm not. It's not." I didn't get that vibe from day one. Like your instincts will tell you, "Hey, I shouldn't be walking around here." That wasn't the case over there. So it I think they oversell it, you know, and they kind of make you like not want to go or not get out the house or still kind of like your mom always tell you, hey, don't go there because you're gonna get in trouble. Same shit, Now you gotta not be stupid about it and go to um, like downtown. There's a certain street that you don't go, and when you drive by in a taxi, like you see it, it's motherfuckers in the street like doing drugs. You see, it looks like the Get Down. You
Yeah,
have you see like the rumble in the
like the
Bronx
the
when they were like
the,
burning
the
shit down.
Bronx the Bronx when they were in the 70s.
Right, that's how it looked.
Oh
And like it
snap!
was like 3 blocks, just like houses like broken down.
Was that in Cali or
No, that
Buenaventura?
was in Cali. Buenaventura still looks like an old
Like
city. Like
Africa.
it hasn't.
Buenaventura looks like it's in Africa.
Yeah, it literally does. Like you can count the white people in your hand. Like there's spices, people from Medellin that have gone over there and they start businesses, but they stand out. Like I said, hey, look, you come into like a black town. Like you really are going to Wakanda
No,
over there.
but not
Oh
even
snap!
not even Wakanda, not Watanga, but
Watanga.
those pictures you showed me, man, they look like it looked like Nigeria or like what's that, Senegal or something like that. With the way the buildings look and the power lines look and the way the streets look, like there was no sidewalks. It didn't look anything like Cali.
Yeah, yeah, no, no. Cali, look, just to put in perspective, Cali reminded me of LA. I'll put it to you like
Gotcha.
this. You have all your streets are, pavement, you have sidewalks, you have houses, you have shitload of fucking traffic. And you have your nice side, which will be Hollywood, Bel Air, and then you have your Echo Park, Compton, Pasadena, dirty hoods. So in Cali, it's like if you go to the south side, that's like in Dallas, it would be what?
South Dallas,
No, 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 no. The south side
like
In Cali is like,
a good
uh,
neighborhood,
yeah, yeah, yeah. What's the
like
fucking mall?
uptown,
Plano.
No,
like uptown.
Addison.
no. Where the rich
Frisco.
people are.
Oh, like
Elmont.
Highland
Highland
Village, like
Park. There you go.
Highland Village.
Yeah.
Listen to my
Okay.
ass. Highland Park, yeah.
Highland Park. That's the south side of Cali. If you
Oh,
say
that's
I'm
the
going
rich
to the
people.
south side, you're going to the nice. If you say you're going to the north side, it starts going to like mid class, and the farther north you're going is the lower class it goes.
Why? Because they get closer to the mountains, or what?
Somewhat, but then not really, because on the south side, just like at least here in Houston, you're River Oaks. But if
Hmm.
you go 15 blocks down, you're in Third Ward, which is Hood, Fifth Ward,
Yeah.
just like downtown. That's how it is in Cali. You go to the south side, and then you see the mountains, and then there's Siloé, which is like the slums in Rio. Like they're in the mountains and the little
Yeah.
houses. That's how it is over there. Like you don't go up there, but they do have a rail line with the little carts,
You
so
should
you
have
can
gone,
go take the
bitch.
trip, so you can
Don't be
see
scared.
and come
That's
down.
dope.
I wasn't paying for that. I went to a cemetery, which is around there,
That's free, huh?
but that's about it though. But
The
I will go
cemetery
back.
was free.
So what?
The cemetery was free.
Yeah, well, that's where my dad's tombstone is. So I went to go
Oh,
clean it,
okay.
and that's close by there. And you can see it. I mean, you see the difference in the houses, but they have
Yeah.
about 5 shopping malls, which they're almost equivalent to like the Galleria here.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean they have all the nice brands, and you paying top dollar. They even have like a H&M and a Zara over there, and you're paying the
So
same.
What?
Yeah, you're paying the same as here, but in pesos.
So what is the like? What do people normally do for work there? Like now, like I don't remember when I was little. It was too long ago. But like,
For
what do
work,
people?
you have your executive people, right? And sadly or not, majority are fair skin. They went to college because in Colombia,
This motherfucker,
honestly,
why you gotta make? I
no,
asked
no,
you
no, no,
about
no.
work, and you gotta
And that's
motherfucking
just
make it
being
about
real.
color
That's
and
just
race.
being real because okay, over there in
Fair
Colombia,
skin.
just like here,
Fair
is
skin.
all about connections. That's how you get your job, right? My cousin is an architect over there, but his dad was a politician.
But he's light skinned.
No, he's not. His
He
dad is
white.
like charcoal, bro. Oh, he was because he got murdered.
Oh,
But
my bad.
he has those connections, right? So he knows people. But over
Oh,
there
his
you
dad got
have,
murdered, or
huh?
his dad got murdered?
Yeah, yeah, because
Oh
of
yeah, yeah,
politics.
yeah.
That he was running, and at that time the guerrilla was still up
Mm-hmm.
and
Popping.
going, so that happened. But over there you have your executive people, which is people that work in downtown in the buildings, office work, white collar workers, and then you have your blue collar workers. They're like your lower to middle class people. You know, they almost make minimum wage, or you have your people that work retail, which they're not making that much. So everybody that you see shopping at the shopping malls most of the time are either executives or they're involved or their parents involved with some dirty money. Same motherfuckers that you'll see at
Yeah.
the World Cup. That's it.
Yeah.
Because I mean you're paying. I went to a Lacoste shirt store just to kind of see what the price was. I was like, oh, maybe it's cheaper here. A Lacoste polo shirt here is tops you paying 120 at Macy's. Over there, the shirt was 460,000 pesos. You exchange it to dollars, is like 200, close to 250 if you put it in tax. So it's almost
God
double.
damn.
But then you see these motherfuckers shopping there like it ain't shit. So I'm like, okay, you know, you got
Dang.
money coming in. I mean, if you're buying it here for
Yeah, there's
just
money coming in somewhere.
yeah, somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a lot of street vendors. I mean, and I also seen a lot of Venezuelan people, which it was
Oh
kind of like
yeah, I bet.
it's like
Reverse
seeing
immigration.
yeah, it's like seeing the day laborers here. They were on the street just
Mm-hmm.
selling candy, working. I met one dude that he worked downtown and like at the flea market because my
Mm-hmm.
mom knew the lady that worked there. We went to go find Colombian soccer jerseys, you know. And he was working there. My mom was like, "Hey, he's from Venezuela," and they gave him a chance to see if he can work, and he turned out to be a good salesman. Because over there, it's like you have to sell people. You have to stand there and get people to come to your store because everybody's selling the same shit. But a lot of people you see them with their kids outside selling candy, selling water, and they're willing there. And they're from Venezuela because they got the Venezuela jersey, or their accent is different. And they're sort of, hey, they come in here all the time illegally, and there's nothing we can do about them. Just besides that, they're trying to make a living, and you do have your, I guess, scum that they're doing crimes and robbing people, but majority they're all trying to work. Just like over here, mostly Mexicans and Americans are trying to work, but then you have the ones that put a bad name to them. But it's the same situation going on over there that is here. Besides somebody saying, "Let's build a wall," that was pretty shocking.
In the 50s, Venezuela was like popping, and everybody was trying to go to Venezuela for work from Colombia. They would go to Venezuela for work, and there was a lot of illegal Colombians in Venezuela back in the time, back in the day. Yeah, I think it was like the 50s, sometime back in the day. But it's crazy how just proves, man. You gotta take your, you gotta watch yourself,
Right?
man. Every country has its downfall.
Yeah.
And that's fucking crazy. But you had fun though, man.
Oh no, it
A
was
lot of
fun.
crazy.
I
What about
almost
Gamines? Did you see Gamines?
it's I didn't see Gamines. I was looking for them.
You didn't see
I,
Gamines?
I was honestly when I went downtown, that's the first thing I was looking for, and I did not see them. I don't know what happened, and that's one thing I forgot to ask. Because I mean, I know at one point you had the the government was paying for a death squad, to go get rid of these kids. Sadly enough, I mean, it was happening, but I didn't see any. And you used to see them in the street,
So for Andy, I'm surprised Andy didn't even like question what that is. But for Andy and everybody else
I knew you was gonna tell me.
that doesn't know what a gamin is, I don't know I don't know what the proper translation is, but I can tell you the definition is just a homeless child. So in Colombia and you see it in a lot of third world countries. You see this in Europe a lot too. Is homeless children, and you see like these little gangs. Like they form like little gangs of homeless children, and there's always like an older kid, and then the younger kids, and even babies. I don't even know where they find babies, but they're not their babies. They're just babies, homeless babies, and you see all these little kids like they live in the street, but they take care of each other. Like they steal and they hustle, they rob. They rob people or they sell stuff, or they work. Or they beg, and that's what they do all day to eat and then they sleep like under bridges or they sleep in abandoned places, uh, sleep in the sewers. But I remember when I was little and I went to Colombia, that was like one of the first things that I noticed and was shocking was other little kids like Jonas, or younger. I'm telling you, younger, like toddlers. Sometimes they can't even talk and they're homeless, and they're just running around the streets like like a pack of wild animals. Just
that's gnarly.
Yeah, and a lot of them do like tali or like glue. They sniff glue, so they'll be high or like paint thinner.
Oh,
and they'll just be fucking rubber cement. They should be. Well, I remember when I was little, motherfuckers just be all fucked up, and then but they're just little kids, man. They're just little kids. That's one thing that always fucking like stayed in like shocked me, never left me. So I was wondering if he saw them, but I guess not, man. They took them all out. They reformed them or something.
They have really kind of like, I don't know, maybe zoned them or gathered them somewhere else. Like, hey, look, motherfuckers, y'all can be here because y'all fucking up with business. Or even the business people maybe have run them out. Just because downtown over there is like a big ass flea market. You have your buildings, but everything is like in the street. So
yeah.
If you have motherfuckers robbing your shit there or robbing your clients,
your customers,
you're gonna make no money. So it's up to you how much you want to protect your customers.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that was that, man. But no, overall, fun trip. I did thought about missing my flight and staying a little bit longer, but I said,
I bet if Colombia would have won that game,
oh, you would have stayed for sure.
You would have stayed, man.
Yeah. Funny thing though, in Cali, they did fuck up when they won Thursday. They did, the everybody party. They did a parade, and in Cali, a lot of motherfuckers are in motorcycles, and 3 people die because they got drunk and motherfuckers are like out the windows and shit happened. 3 people die. So the governor said, if we win Tuesday, ain't nobody selling alcohol just because y'all fucked up Thursday.
They made it a dry.
Yeah. So I was in Buenaventura when they played. So I'm like, hey, look, if we win, I ain't going back to Cali. I'm staying my ass over here until the next day. But I mean, they didn't win, so that was sad. Game was fucking bought.
Wow, man. So, man, you guys did a lot. What I do when I just watched soccer, man. I went with Danny to the baseball game. We hung out on Saturday, and other than that, man, I just watched soccer. Watch soccer like a motherfucker all day, every day. And we did do a watch party for the second Colombian game against Senegal. No, against Poland. We did a little watch party in Frisco. The Colombian watch. It was like a brunch, like a little brunch, and then we celebrated at the pool. We cooked out and everything. That was pretty cool. Got a little tipsy that night. But that was about the most exciting thing I did. No, I'm not gonna lie. The most exciting thing I did was go watch the Colombian England game at the Londoner in Addison. So that was pretty fucking cool. Even though we lost, that was fucking cool because I got there 8:30 in the morning.
Dang.
All decked out. The game was at 1. And I got to the restaurant at 8:30 in the morning, all decked out with my jersey, the flag. Uh, the kids had the jerseys on. We took the best table in the restaurant in front of the projector. I laid out the flag on the table. Jose, Viviana, my cousin, they showed up all decked out. Then our other cousin showed up all decked out. We took up that whole section in the front of the Londoner.
Mm-hmm.
Best table in the restaurant. We took it, and those motherfuckers were not happy.
Yeah,
Not happy, man. Around 12, they started coming in. They started getting really packed, and you could hear them like we're watching. We're eating and drinking and watching TV, and we can hear them behind us. What the fuck? What is Colombians doing right here? Taking our table? Like, what the fuck? We kept on hearing it all day. Man, it was fucking crazy. Like watching the game.
That's wild, yeah.
Because the whole place got packed, and I can tell you there was maybe 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Colombia jerseys in the whole restaurant, including us. 10 Colombia jerseys. The rest was just England fans.
Dang.
And the place was like super packed. It got so packed the fire marshal came, and they weren't letting people in.
Holy crap!
It was a line.
When day was that? That was
the 3rd of July.
Okay.
In Addison. So that was pretty crazy. Dude, motherfuckers, at first, I was like, shit, man, like, I don't know, like, I like to get loud. And my cousin likes to get loud. So we were like, fuck it, man, let's just be ourselves and have a good time, and then we'll test the water,
Mm-hmm.
But, like, where we were sitting at, it was a lot of, like, older people and families. So they were feeling it. They weren't upset about it. But, like, outside that little room where the bar was, it was just like all the guys and drunk people. Man, they were fucking loud. We would go to the restroom, and you got to walk in front of all of them to get to the restroom. They were booing the girls, man.
Oh my god.
The girls were walking with their jerseys, and they were booing them. All the men and all the not just the men, the women too, that were sitting at the bar and by the bar. They would just walk, and they had to walk up by everybody, and they're like, boo, the whole way. They're in the whole way back, man. They were fucking taking that shit serious. So imagine the place as packed of English people. The game is 1-0 in the 90th something minute, and then Colombia scores. Dude, our little table got so fucking loud that like they didn't know what to do. Like I jumped on top of the table with the flag, and I'm waving, and I turned around and faced, because we were like around the front, right? So there's no one in front of me. Mm-hmm. Everybody's behind me. So I jumped on top of the table with the flag, and I turned around and faced all of them, and they just started shaking it in front of everybody, and just yelling, just yelling, and they're like, get the fuck down. And I'm like, fuck you. Colombia. And I didn't even have a voice, man. And they're all just fucking laughing their asses off. They're just laughing their asses off. Because the whole time, they're like, 10 minutes before the game ended, they started singing their songs. Like, they thought they had it won. I mean, they won, but corner kick. I kept on telling him, all we need is a corner kick. And then, boom, we got that corner kick, bro. And then I was like, I told y'all motherfuckers. Dude, I was hysterical. Like, I was like on another level. I didn't even drink that much, dude. I drank like at the restaurant, I drank 3 beers. And then after that, dude, it was just like, I was hyped. We went to On the Border. We drank on the border. We went to Hooters. We drank there. I mean, at that point, once we lost at the shootouts, dude, I had nothing else to do but drink,
Yeah, nothing else.
But, dude, it was fucking cool, because by the time we went to shootouts, it was like we had won those people over. Like, at first, like, they were talking shit to us, and, they were saying bullshit, like, just little jabs here and there. When we were doing shootouts, dude, me and my cousin, we stood up, we were watching, and some English guys came, and we stood arm in arm together.
Oh, that's dope.
Shootouts. So we were like, because at the end, it was like, if we block this shot, then we continue, right? We have another chance. Mm-hmm. If they score, that's it. So we came and like we were just it was cool, man. It was like there was no animosity, nothing, man. We were sitting side by side, standing, holding arms together, you know. A little gay, man, but fuck it, it was fun, man. And then
Englishman.
When they won, man, it got fucking crazy. They started throwing beer in there and everything, but it was cool, man. It wasn't like by that time it was like we've been together in that room for so long that everybody was cool, man. They were coming and giving us hugs and telling because they won, and then we went and took shots with them and everything. So even though we lost, man, it was pretty fucking cool to watch the game there. But that was a highlight of my little month hiatus was watching Colombia at the Londoner, man. That shit was dope. There was I can't think of a day that I had my adrenaline was up that high and I was having that much fun. Maybe when I went to go see the Mavs watch party when they beat and then won the championship. Maybe that was like the closest I've been to that high. You know, watching a sport adrenaline rush the whole game. Man, it was fucking badass. But dude, this World Cup has been the shit, hasn't it?
It's been wild.
It's the best World Cup ever. Those fucking Russians, I don't know what they did, man, but they did something. They got everything perfect. The games have been good. The stadiums have looked beautiful. There hasn't really been any major controversies except Rody thinking that the English people screwed him over.
It's not the English people. It's the fucking ref.
Oh, the refs are all
the American ref.
I mean, it was just like he was out there just to make Colombia lose no matter what. It's like if you motherfuckers don't lose this game, you're gonna lose the next game because your stars are gonna be all out anyway. I mean,
everybody got a yellow card in that fucking game.
And then it was funny that I didn't get to watch the Croatia-England game, but I have a friend that her dad is British, so she feels like she's British and blah, blah, blah. She was upset, and she was like, oh, that fucking game was bad, the ref was bullshit. And I'm like, oh, the irony, how do you feel now? You was talking last week all this shit saying that, no, the England was the better team, but the only goal really that you guys got during the game was the penalty kick. That was, I mean, if the ref would have saw the whole thing, I don't think would have called that foul. And Sanchez also, should have just like not touch old boy.
Fucking Sanchez, man. Fuck that motherfucker. I'm surprised. That motherfucker burned. I don't know. Did he go back to Colombia? I know he didn't go back to Colombia. That motherfucker probably got a hit on his head. If it wouldn't have been for that motherfucker, we would have won that game, dude. I'm telling you. It was Sanchez. We would have won Japan, too. We would have beat Japan, too, if it wasn't for motherfucking Sanchez. Fuck that motherfucker.
I wish y'all would have.
Oh, I know. Money on that game. How much money did you put on that game?
I forgot, but I was supposed to win a lot.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
I know the payout was a good amount.
Sorry, Andy. I apologize, man.
I looked down. I realized I was wearing a Japanese shirt. I'm like, that's why I should just win with my shirt. I'm like, I did this to myself. It was a little Godzilla shirt. I'm like, man.
It's called karma, bro.
I'm like, my luck, dude. My luck.
Oh, man. It sounds like everybody had a good time.
Yeah, no, it was a good little month off, I guess. We'll see how this Monday Sunday we'll conclude the whole summer, really. After the World Cup, I mean, what's there left?
That's it, bro.
That's it.
Nothing. I mean, we got 8 years to look forward to. That's all I'm happy about. 8 years. We got 8 years to save my money, man. I told Gina, like, in 8 years, I'm taking the whole month of June and July off. Like, I'm just taking that time off. I'm like a teacher, taking the summer off.
I'll make sure that if when I go to the World Cup here, WhatsApp is not going to be on my phone. I'm not taking my phone. But like that, I'm not taking my phone.
Don't let nobody take pictures of you. Don't let nobody record nothing. Like, don't post nothing on social media. Motherfuckers getting fired left and right for everything nowadays.
Yeah.
So, Andy, you remember those videos that I posted on Instagram of the Colombian guy teaching the Japanese woman how to talk Spanish? And he's teaching her how to call herself a bitch.
You posted it?
Yeah. And then there was another video of a guy, like, he had binoculars at the game. And during the middle of the game, he opens the binoculars up and he starts pouring aguardiente.
Oh, yeah.
Shot glasses. So Rody was telling me that both those guys got fired.
What?
Both of them were, like, pretty, like, had, like, really good jobs. Like, one was working with Delta, was an executive with Delta. He got fired.
Dang.
Yeah.
And then the other one was what?
He's
Something.
the CFO of some other company. I mean, let's just be honest. It's like if you were at that game, it's like you had money. I mean, it wasn't not just a regular old boy from Colombia is going to go to Russia and pay for this game and stay there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, bro. I mean, did you see all the people that were in fucking Russia, dude? I don't know if they had good airfare or cheap hotels.
They probably been saving up this whole time.
But dude, it was I don't think I've ever seen a World Cup since I've been born, since I've been watching soccer, where every fucking game was pretty much sold out. I mean, I know the stadiums weren't like American stadiums, you know, but there's still 45, 50,000 seats. And I mean, they were fucking sold out for every fucking game.
I mean, you got to take consideration too, though. I mean, there's a lot of Colombians in Europe. I mean, let alone just Spain. There's a whole bunch of Colombians there.
Yeah,
so, I mean, it's easier
in England,
to get from there
in Spain,
to Russia.
there's a lot of Colombians, and then in the U.S. there's a lot of Colombians. It's easier to get. But I'm talking about everything. Look at Peru, man. Look at Peru. Peru was fucking sold out. Peru, I think they had like 30,000 fans outside the stadium when Peru played their first game.
I mean, I guess it's just getting a ticket to be there. I mean, even if it's just outside, I mean, fuck it.
Yeah, that's still a good time.
That's what I'm telling you, man. Like, what the fuck was going? Like, where's all this money coming? People are making dope bank somewhere, man. We're not making money. We couldn't go to the World Cup, but all these motherfuckers were there.
Because
Mexico.
We're helping people that say that they ain't got money, but those people that say they ain't got money, they're over there. I ain't helping nobody no more.
Dude,
so, hey,
Argentinians were out there in mass. The Uruguay fans were out there in mass.
Uruguay.
There you go, Uruguay. Mexico, Peru, Colombians like a motherfucker. Brazilians were up there like a motherfucker, dude. Even the Koreans and the Japanese were up there. The Senegal had a big ass fucking turnout, man.
Sweet.
Like, where the fuck are all the motherfuckers getting money from? But it was cool, man. It was great. It was a great time. So far, I think this is has been the best World Cup. I'm not looking forward to the next Qatar. Fuck Qatar. I don't even want to fucking watch that World Cup, but I know I am. But fuck Qatar. Fuck Qatar. Man, well, I'm happy you motherfuckers had a good time.
Yeah, it's a good little vacay. I'm done with traveling though for a while.
Yeah. Oh, and Rody, you came in for the weekend too. Yeah, that was pretty dope.
Yeah. I just fresh out the plane. Got
off the plane and got in the car and drove over here. That was pretty cool. I appreciated that. It was fun. We had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Fat Boys make history on the weekend. So
man, don't talk about that. Don't talk about that right now.
Man,
that's a topic for a different podcast, bro.
Just do it like that, man. But no, Dallas was fun too. I think this was one of the, I would say, more fun times I've been to Dallas since I've been going with my kids. Because everybody just seemed more. I mean,
relax.
Even Anita was down to party. That's a rare sight.
Everybody was like, I mean, I think it's this World Cup, bro. Everybody's like having a good time. Everybody's relaxed. The kids are getting bigger. The kids are bigger now, bro. We don't have to babysit them 24 hours a day.
Right.
Like, you can call CPS on me, man. We left those motherfuckers at the house and went to go party. That shit was fun, bro.
No, yeah, it was fun. Even though it was
like
only a couple of hours, it was fun.
Hey, it was like when we were little and they used to leave us at the house and go party. And we'd be by ourselves all night long, fucking shit up, running around the house, screaming, breaking shit. And then when you hear the car pull up, you like run to the room, turn off all the lights, act like you were asleep all night. But it was a good time, man. Anita, she surprised me. She was letting go, let loose. Hung out with Miss Felicia. She was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, that Saturday was roller coaster. I mean, it went from happy to people crying at the end of the night.
It was your traditional. It was your traditional
games,
party
man.
night. Everybody was fucking drunk. People started crying.
Oh gosh.
There is no such thing as black people can't be racist. That's what we learned.
Oh man.
Black people can't.
Yep.
So white guilt, man. White guilt. makes people think white people feel like black people can't be racist because the white people are not oppressed, so black people can't be racist or Hispanics can't be racist. But I beg to differ. Did y'all see on Instagram that black lady beat the shit out of that 92-year-old Mexican with a brick in California?
Okay, so that was a black lady. I seen the post of the old man that on 4th of July he got beat up, but I just didn't
Well, the
know.
article that I saw, it showed a picture of a black woman. I don't know. Maybe they were fucking bullshitting. That
Fake
wasn't the
news. Fake
woman.
news.
Fake
Fake news.
news.
But
Yeah, I just had read a post saying that the old man was walking, then the lady hit him, and then I guess she was with her daughter. She hit him with a brick, and then some motherfuckers joined, and I guess the old man got jumped, and that was it. But I haven't reached the story. Now this is posted by someone that's pro Latino, and they didn't go into details about who or what. They just say, hey, a woman, and obviously they were citizens, so they feel like, hey, 4th of July, I can do what I want. You're illegal in this country, so you don't count. But I
he wasn't
mean,
even illegal. He was here on vacation.
he was on vacation.
Yeah, he was on
Damn,
vacation. That's fucked up,
motherfuckers.
bro. But I don't know. My theory is anybody can be a fucking racist. I mean, racist is just you hating someone for being different or like a different race. I mean, it's pretty black and white. Sorry to put it that way. There's no gray area. It's like doesn't matter who you're hating on. If you're hating them because of their ethnicity, you're a racist.
Right?
If you're belittling them, you're talking shit to them, you're making them feel less than, you're abusing them because they're a different color than you. That's racism. I don't give a fuck who's doing what. I don't give a fuck if it's the minority being a racist to a white guy. I don't care. It's racism.
Yeah. The point
I
was
don't
that
believe
let's
in
say if you're
racist.
white, you don't get discriminated against because you're the majority, I guess, or you have the privilege there.
What do you believe? What do you think, Andy? What do you think about that? You're borderline Hispanic and borderline American. I mean, you're pretty much like a white guy. And he fell asleep.
Shit.
We lost him. Andy, can you hear us? Yeah, we fucking lost his ass.
What?
Can you hear me? Can you hear us?
Yeah,
Talking to you.
I'm speaking.
Did you fall asleep?
Huh? No, my mom walked in the room, so I put my phone down.
Oh. Did you hear anything we were saying?
Not the last part, I guess.
Never mind. I'm not even gonna ask you the question.
What'd you say?
We were just asking you if you believe that a white person could not be discriminated because they're white. Like if that's not even possible.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, they can, right? All right, cool.
Yeah.
But I think the person that we were talking to.
Okay, no. Rephrase
person
that.
we were
A
talking
white
to.
person can be discriminated against, but are they going to feel it as heavy as a minority would? No, they wouldn't.
No, that depends on the person, man.
It depends on how they grew up. Because
it depends on the person. Everybody can feel discriminated. Just because you're white doesn't mean that you're not gonna have any feelings. You can still feel discriminated.
Jones' grandkid probably doesn't feel discrimination.
He's probably
but a white
trailer
trash white person probably feels it.
Yeah, or Jerry Jones' grandson or son could be walking down the street and some Mexicans can come up to him and start talking shit to him because he's white and they feel like he's white privilege, so they're talking shit to him. That's still discriminating him. He might not take offense to it, but
because he has white privilege, is that fuck yeah, I can talk shit to the cops and they ain't gonna get shit done to me.
No, but the person we were talking to, I always want to say the person we were talking to was. I realized at the end of the night they were drunk, and I think that's why things weren't clicking, and we were going around in circles. And I think at the end of the night, that's why I just said, "Fuck it, man. I know what I'm saying, and you probably don't because you're fucked up already."
Pretty much everybody that was crying that Sunday morning was drunk. They got on their feelings. They were crying about just random shit. Like, I still don't know why my cousin started crying. I need to ask her.
She started crying because I said that Cody gets discriminated all the time. that he has to put up with being discriminated by blacks and Mexicans.
No.
Yes.
That's why she started crying. That's why she started crying because I said that poor Cody. You know, Cody's a white guy and he gets discriminated all the time. He's a good person and people fuck with him just because he's white and he has to sit there and take it. Because he's a white guy, he's supposed to take it. That's fucking bullshit. And that's why she started crying because I think she felt bad. Like, I don't know. She felt bad that she was drunk and she felt bad that her man's getting picked on.
I think MLK did his job. But it was fun. It was fun.
It was a good week. It was fun. It was a great weekend. We had a party. Andy didn't want to party with us. His homeboys were here. He was too cool.
How you guys say didn't if you didn't even invite?
No, you said you guys already had plans.
Going to STC.
Yeah, we did, but you didn't send no invite though.
No, I didn't bother you. We figured you were with your homeboys and stuff, and you had to entertain them.
Yeah.
Too bad, Rody.
See, okay, Andy.
Too bad, Rody.
He does not discriminate. He had all shades. He had his homeboys white, Hispanic, and a black dude. And Andy's half Asian.
Yeah. I'm all. We got everything.
Yeah, that was pretty cool to walk in and see that. Like, I was like, man, it's pretty cool. Like, Andy grew up with like very diverse.
Oh, I hang out. Yeah, I hang out with everyone. I don't give a crap. They all got good food. Every culture got good food. That's why I hang out.
That's all the motherfucking things about his food.
That's why I hang out with all of them. Because I'm different. I'm getting different food every week.
This motherfuckers only think about food.
I gotta live, don't I?
I guess, bro. I guess. All right, biatches. It was fun talking to y'all again.
Yep.
All right, y'all.
You stay Asian and you stay Indian. Oh, I guess that's Asian too.
Indian, Asian.
Hey, did you tell Andy about when you were in Colombia how they discriminated you, Rody?
What, they call me Indian?
They said he looked Indian, bro.
No.
Yeah.
His own people said, "Man, what's up with that facial hair? You look like an Indian."
They're like, the fuck you look like you're from India. And I'm like, oh man,
that's cool.
Like
you ain't in my hometown.
You look like a fat Indian.
Ah.
And he said they told him he looked like a fat Indian, bro.
That's cold.
They were fat shaming him in Colombia, dude.
They're fat shaming him, but then they're like,
you were gone. You were gone too long. That's why.
Yeah. But you know. Sorry.
20 years with that. What's it called? Cornstarch?
Cornstarch.
Corn syrup, there you go.
But next year when I go back, you know what I'm saying? Be a new me.
All right, biatches.
This Arab.
Who is it?
Start wearing a rag on your head, bro.
No, I gotta make it past the airport to do that. No, I don't make it.
Hey, you're making it out there.
Yeah. But no.
Hey, do you remember that day you went on the airport? You went on the plane and you had the T-shirt that says "I'm the bomb."
It said bomber.
Oh, a bomber.
I got randomly search.
No.
In Houston, it randomly searched in LAX. I was like, man, get the fuck out of here.
Why the fuck are you gonna wear a shirt that says bomber?
I didn't think about it.
Like you're announcing it.
I didn't think about it until I'm like, wait a minute. But you know, it is what it is. Three-legged podcast.
It's like, hey, Rody said, if I hide in plain sight, maybe they won't notice.
Maybe they just let me walk by.
Oh, motherfucker, three-legged podcast, bunch of racist motherfuckers, bombing motherfuckers. All right, biatches.
All right, y'all.
Y'all be safe.
Everybody follow Three-Legged Podcast 3, number 3, Legged Podcast at Instagram,
3,
Twitter, Tumblr,
Chessway.
Where they can you gotta listen on iTunes. Listen on iTunes, Spotify. Or just go to Instagram, click our bio, and then on our bio you can just boom, go straight to listen to all the episodes.
Just follow the fucking link. It's that easy.
That easy. 2 steps.
And tell her what? Really tell them what's your catchphrase?
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a hoe.
Let's get this shit going. Let's get this shit going. Hey, Andy, did you tell your friends to listen? No, motherfucker. I bet you still didn't tell your friends to listen.
I don't know they know. I don't know if they listen.
I'm going to tell them. No, last time he was embarrassed to like.
No, I know. Yeah, I was embarrassed and I told him. And I don't know if he listened.
They make fun of you when you told him?
He just thinks he thinks it's funny that I'm talking.
You're talking. Why?
I don't know. He just thinks it's funny, like hearing my voice.
You are pretty funny.
I'm pretty goofy.
Pretty goofy. Pretty funny looking too.
All right, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Do a little dash in there.
Babe, maybe when you went to the strip club, they thought it was bring a special friend to the
They
club.
thought it was my make a wish was to go to XTC. I sounded like it still like XTC. They're like, he doesn't understand, it's ecstasy. Maybe he's a little slow. This is one make a wish, and he got these like NFL type players with him, and some short brown boy just gonna help him out.
All those motherfuckers were huge, bro.
Yeah.
The fuck did they feed him in San Diego?
I don't know. Pete's
They got
short,
that
though.
Mexican
Pete's
beef.
Smallest.
They got that Mexican beef, bro.
We
Even
got
that
that
motherfucker
Canelo.
was all swole. The Asian looking guy, he was all fucking swole.
Yeah, that fool eats everything, and still stays hungry.
I bet. All right, biatches. Y'all have sweet dreams.
All
right. Y'all too.
Deuces.
Yes,